Just wanted to make this quick video for you. It's just a bit easier to show you what's kind of going on. I've done a software update on the Kenwood, so hopefully tonight that should work fine for you now on Android Auto. So I've dug a bit into the parking sensors. Underneath the seat there's the parking sensor module, and obviously front sensors come through the engine bay in this direction and come down under the floor to the seat. The rear parking sensors come down the chassis underneath, come under the passenger floor where the battery's located, and then come across to the module. So I've disconnected the battery to completely reset all the codes out of the module. So before I put it into reverse, obviously we check the front sensors. It is a complete system, but it will work completely independently. So for example, I go into first gear now, take the handbrake off, we get yellow lights, which is good. So as I start creeping forward towards my van, do this very carefully, you can see now that on the display there we're getting 2 lights on this side because I'm closer to the van. Obviously your mirrors don't light up because that's purely for rear. So we go a bit closer, we then get a third one, bit closer, get 4. Now obviously we're too far, so we need to come back. We've got a bit on that side as well. So all fine there on the fronts. Now as soon as we go into rear, we will most likely get an issue. Now the paint is flaking off the front of them sensors. The front sensors aren't painted, the rear sensors are. I spoke to Mercedes today. They were obviously, you know, hands are tied. I even paint sensors myself, just from past experience. Mercedes sensors themselves, when they're painted, become a problem. Hence why only the outer shells are painted as factory and the inner shells aren't. But some people do it, some people don't. Some sensors will pick it up, some sensors won't. But if I go into reverse now, most likely we'll get a problem, which we do. So 2 red lights, that means that there's a malfunction in the system. So what we need to do is we need to get a machine, just so I can check which sensor it is on the rear, or it could be a wiring problem on the rear. I mean, the plugs that are underneath the van are completely caked in grease and road dirt and moisture, which isn't good. I'll show you whereabouts it's located. So there are your 4 sensors. You can see little bits there where that can cause a problem. And obviously that is the connector hanging down for the parking sensors, and that runs all the way down to the front of the van. So yeah, if you'd just like to let me know, Luke, what you reckon, I can always find time to come back and diagnose these rear sensors a bit further for you. Thank you.